So I want to come on before we get into this video to let you know what's coming up. We're going to be talking about the conflict in the Red Sea and how it is possibly going to make our situation worse when it comes to the supply chain, worse than it was during the pandemic. We're also going to do a store walkthrough and see what the shelves are looking like, and I was very surprised in the meat area what it was looking like, considering how much meat is costing. Also, I will be doing later this week a grocery store walkthrough and haul, so turn your notifications on if you have not, and let's get into the video, and please give it a like before it ends. Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. So long time no see. So I have not been feeling well. I've been constantly having headaches, so I just decided I would take a little time off from this channel. Was still putting videos out on my second channel, so if you haven't subscribed over there to Tommy Bites Farm Life, please check that video out. It has a lot of good things on there, but we're going to get into what's happening right now because it's really not looking great, and the potential is that it will get worse as the year goes on. So what are we talking about? We are talking about the Red Sea and what's happening with our supply chain. And will we be back to 2020 time? Let's find out. So the Red Sea crisis and continued Houthi rebel attacks on cargo ships and tankers is now a bigger impact event for shipping than earlier in the pandemic, according to the latest data from the maritime advisory firm Sea Intelligence, which measures changes in vessel capacity. The only event in recent years to have a bigger impact on our supply chain was when the cargo ship Ever Given was stuck in the Suez Canal. So the issue is that the longer transit around the Cape of the Cape of Good Hope, is having a significant impact on vessels available to pick up containers. But unlike during COVID, there is excess vessels capacity currently unused, which could be put back into service and help solve the issue. But that is only if they decide they want to purchase more of those containers that are empty in order to ship more goods. A leading ocean supply chain advisory firm is warning that the disruption to shipping from the Houthi rebel attacks in the Red Sea are already demanding and damaging to the supply chain impact than the early COVID-19 pandemic was. Sea Intelligence analyzed current vessel delays compared to delays over the last several years. In a report for clients, the data shows that the longer transit around the Cape of Good Hope as ships divert from the Red Sea is already having more significant impact on vessels available to pick up containers at ports than during the pandemic. Back when the Ever Given was stuck in the Suez Canal, billions in trade were at a standstill during the event. Could that possibly happen again? The only way around not having an issue with the supply chain is if they put those empty vessels to work. As of yet, they have not decided if they are going to do that. So they are rerouting. This is costing more money. This is going to cost us more money. The price of food is going to go up. The price of gasoline could possibly go up as well, as many oil companies are rerouting around the Panama Canal. The delays are already impacting some companies in the arrival of containers from companies, supply chains. Tesla, Volvo, Michelin have recently said they have had to halt manufacturing. IKEA has warned of delays of product, as well as British retail Next and Crocs. More needs to be done to avoid that container crunch that we experienced back in 2020 and 2021. And we kind of experienced it in 2022, but not as much because they had a little more vessels freed up to ship more things out. But what they didn't have an issue with back in 2022 was the fact that the war was not happening in the Red Sea, which is happening right now. And a lot of ships have been halted from even traveling right now in the Red Sea because of the attack on cargo ships, namely the ones from the United States in the UK because they say we are interfering in their war. So I just want to let you know what's happening with the supply chain. So now we're about to head out and do a store walkthrough, and let's see what some of these stores are looking like, and we'll try to keep track of them as the year goes on to see if anything happens. So we made it to the Walmart. Y'all knew I was going to go to the Walmart, right? So let's go in and see what the shelves look like. We're going to start off different this time. We're not going to start in the food section. We're going to actually start over in the pharmacy, because you see all of the pharmacies that are closing down, with CVS and Rite Aid closing hundreds of pharmacies. We need to be stocking up on our medication, over-the-counter medication, and any kind of prescription medication. If you can get those in advance, then get them in advance, honey, because a lot of things are being taken off the shelves. So let's go see what's happening in this Walmart. Their medication section didn't look that bad. They did have a lot of gaps here and there. As you can see, the cost of cold medicine has gone up. You see gaps here. There was some front facing over there, but for the most part they had more than some other stores did. Like they even had ibuprofen. Like this bottle was $1.98. Some other stores I've gone in, they haven't had any of the cheap ibuprofen. People buy those first before they buy the more expensive name brand ones, like Motrin and Tylenol. They did have canned vegetable, canned fruit, but it was low in certain areas. Then when I got to the meat department, this was the start of me seeing the fact that it was really a little bit of meat over here. And it's not that they had a sale on their beef. They still have turkey, 98 cents per pound. You can get those turkeys and also make you some broth with those. The poultry section also looks very, very bleak over there. They had a lot of empty spaces. Mind you, they only have a small section for poultry anyway. Their ground breakfast sausage and stuff like that, it was still around the same price. However, their bacon has gone up in price. This is what the eggs look like over here. A lot of empty spaces, and their 60 count over here is $8. I know some areas are $11, and some are even higher than that in different states. So throughout the store there was, front facing gaps, shortages here and there. So I will keep an eye on what is happening in Walmart and other stores, and you do the same and let me know down in the comments what you find. So fam, get down in the comments, let me know what you think, how this Walmart was looking. Let me know how your Walmart is looking, or any store that you go to in your area, and let me know also where that area is. You don't have to give the direct address, but you could be like whatever state, so other people in the comments will know. Y'all keep preparing, keep stocking up. This thing is about to get real. Hopefully it doesn't derail itself. Hopefully they'll start purchasing more vessels that are empty in order to continue to meet the demand, and if the demand is even there, because things are so expensive right now, it's probably not a lot of demand out there.
One of the best things you can do for your family is to start a garden. Get your seeds, figure out what you're going to grow, where you're going to grow it, how you're going to grow it, and get busy doing that. You don't have to have a garden bed. You can use buckets like you see the white buckets right there. Just do something, because relying on someone else is giving them control of what you eat.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight. see. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I